What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC 289, Nunes versus Aldana. Not the greatest fight card in the world. It's only got 11 fights on it, but it does have a couple really good fights and it has some really good betting spots. Before we get into all this stuff, man, everybody please hit that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't, and drop me a comment. Help out the algorithm, help my videos go to the top and let more people see them. My Layer Cake Discord is up. It's popping. It's free. It's the Layer Cake Discord. You got stocks, you got baseball, hockey, you got everything in there. Everybody's betting everything and everybody's sharp and everybody's cool. It's a really good community. Link's going to be in the description. Like I said, it's free. Come hang out on fight nights, man, and get live bets, get all the different stuff and jokes and everything. My Patreon is doing great. If you want to join up to that and support my channel, that's awesome. You'll get my early bets, so you can beat line movement. Last week, we beat the Felipe Lins line movement at plus 140. That got down to like minus 105. I have a Layer Cake progressive parlay that I put in. I've hit 5 out of 6 for at least some little bit of money. And then I put in my DraftKings lineups and just all kinds of stuff. I put up a bunch of information, my 10 best bets in order of confidence. This card had 14 of them. Last week I had 10 best bets up. I went 9 out of 10, and the one that I lost was Kai Car France. So almost 10 out of 10 on my best bets. And I had a couple people message me, said they won a lot of money off of that. But yeah, man, it's just to support my channel. My picks are still going to be on Twitter and Instagram throughout the fight week. So let's get into this recap of UFC Vegas 74, and then we'll get into these bets for UFC 289. So UFC Vegas 74, man, I went 3-2 for plus 1.3 units. It should have been plus 6.3 units, but we'll get into that. My 3 winning bets, I had Felipe Lins plus 3 units. And like I said, I got him at plus 140. He ended up going to minus 105 by fight time, and he won that fight 30-27 and used the grappling like I thought he would in clinch control. Second winning bet was Daniel Santos plus 125. I had him with Guram. Guram fell off, so it turned into a straight bet, man, and he killed Munoz. Munoz looked terrible there. And the third winning bet, another sharp bet, was Elizeu Zaleski with the win over Abubakar Nurmagomedov. Man, he did exactly what I said he was going to do. He was going to stop the takedowns. He was going to beat him up in the clinch with knees while Nurmagomedov's just hanging out. And when they were at distance, he pieced him up. 2 losing bets. Kai Car France minus 250, 2.5 units, and we know he didn't lose that fight. So I should have had the sharpest bets on this card. Felipe Lins, Elizeu Zaleski, and Kai Car France were the 3 sharpest bets on that card last week. And they robbed me on this one. So I lost minus 2.5 units. I ain't going to rant like I already did on my other one. Second losing bet was Malarkey and Silva, minus 2.9 units. And man, I was real close to a sweep, man. Malarkey was crushing that whole fight until he just came in with his hands down and chin up, and then Silva killed her girl. But if Kai Car France would have got the nod, Malarkey would have fought like a normal human being, man. Could have been a sweep, but still is 3-2 plus 1.3 units. That's 2 straight winning weeks. This is about to be 3 winning weeks. We're getting to 10. That brings my official bet record to 230 and 166 for plus 80.8 units. And then 2023 record is 51 and 41 for plus 3.5 units. And we are going to add on to that this week. This is going to be a big week for us. I love the 5 bets I got in. I love the 5 bets. I'm seeing a sweep. First bet that I have in for UFC 289 is Adam Fugit. I got him at plus 175. I have 2 units to win 3.5 units. And I really like Fugit here, man. He's well-rounded. He's got good striking, good Muay Thai. He's got good wrestling. He's going to have the better wrestling here. He's got college wrestling, college-level wrestling, where Malat is from Canada and doesn't have any American college-level wrestling. And he has good jiu-jitsu, brown belt. So I think he's going to survive a first round with Malat. A tough first round like he did against Morales. And I think that he's going to be able to start taking over at the end of the first round and then in the second and get a finish either in the middle to the end of the second or early in the third. Malat has never faced no adversity. The one time a guy made it out of the first round with him was a 6-8-1 guy, and that went to a draw because Malat 10-8'd him in the first round, slowed down, and that 6-8 guy ended up coming back and winning the last 2 rounds. Fugit's going to come back and he's going to finish him, and I really like that bet, especially at plus 175. Second bet I have is the Marc-Andre Barriault versus Eric Anders over 2.5, parlayed with Mike Malat, Adam Fugit under 2.5. Marc-Andre Barriault and Eric Anders are both very durable fighters, man. Both of them's got over 21 and 22 fights, and they've only been KO'd 1 time apiece. And Neither one of these guys are one-shot knockout guys, really. I like Anders to get a lot of clinch control time up against the cage, maybe even land some takedowns, and he's very tough. Like I don't expect Anders to finish Barry Oat, and I don't expect Barry Oat to finish Anders. Anders took that beating from Khalil Roundtree with all the leg kicks and just the beating, man, and he's just a really tough, durable dude. And no matter what, no matter who wins, I think it's going to be a close decision. It's going to make it to the end. Third bet is Charles Oliveira, man. I still can't really believe that he's an underdog. He had that loss to Islam Makhachev, which Beneil would take that too. But the 3 wins in a row before that over Gaethje, Poirier, and Chandler are very impressive, man. He's a little younger than Dariush by a year. And I think that Dariush would have went 0-4 against the last 4 people that Oliveira fought. I think that these guys both are very well-rounded savages, and it's going to be chaos from the opening bell. But I think the wrestling and grappling is going to even itself out, and I think that they're going to be standing up from the second round on, at least, maybe even middle of the first. Oliveira was able to stop the takedowns of Makhachev in that second round. Granted, he got dropped standing up, but yeah, man, I really think that Charles Oliveira has when the grappling cancels out. I think Oliveira's striking is a level above, man. His Muay Thai is sick. He's throwing way more kicks than Benny. He's got excellent knees, Muay Thai clinch knees. He hits harder. I mean, he's knocking out Justin Gaethje or dropping Justin Gaethje and a Chandler and all them dudes. And I don't think Dariush is doing that. I think that Oliveira is going to have a speed advantage, and I think that he's going to get the finish in that first, second, or third round. I could see club and sub. I could see just club, but we'll see. But I really do like Oliveira there. My fourth bet, I do not have up here, but my fourth bet for UFC 289 is going to be Dan Ige versus Nate Landwehr over 2.5. I love the over in this fight. Nate Landwehr is not finishing Dan Ige. He's just not a finisher, and I don't think Ige is finishing Nate Landwehr. Nate Landwehr is historically durable. If you go watch some of his regional scene fights in Russia, he had some crazy fights where he would walk through the people's stuff to give them some to end up getting the win. But he's got knocked out twice in the UFC, but them both were by knees, man, like crazy knees that were going to put anybody out. But other than that, man, he's very durable. If you watch him against Onama, the shots he took against Onama, I believe are just as hard, if not harder, than what he's going to take from Dan Ige. Like, I think people, because they see Dan Ige knock out Damon Jackson, who has no chin, they think that he's just going to knock out Nate Landwehr. But Nate Landwehr, like, you're not going to drop Nate Landwehr and he's just going to fold over and curl up and you're just going to, hammer fist him out. Like, you're going to have to actually knock Nate Landwehr out cold, because if you follow him to the ground, he's going to wake up just like he did against Onama, fight back, get up. He's well-rounded. He might even have the wrestling advantage in this fight. I really like Landwehr this to go over 2.5 rounds. I really, really do. Ige is so durable. He's not getting finished. So all you got to worry about is Landwehr not getting hit with a left hook. And I think that he's good enough and durable enough to not just get finished. Landwehr is durable, man. You've seen what he took against Onama. Fifth and final bet. I have one last parlay. I have the Adam Fugit, Mike Malott under 2.5 again. I have that on 2 parlays. I anchored 2 parlays with it because that's my best bet of the fight, best bet of this card, man. I mean, Adam Fugit and Malott, between them, have 17 fights. They've finished 16 opponents. They've both been finished in their Malott got finished in his loss, and freaking Fugit's been finished in 2 of his 3 losses. So I see this, man. I see this going under 2.5 one way or the other. It's going to be Malott in the first round or Fugit in that first, second, or early third. And then I got that parlayed with the Nasruddin or Mavov, Chris Curtis over 2.5 rounds. Both of these dudes are super durable. I see a lot of Nasruddin and Mavov picking off Curtis from the outside. Curtis being low output. I am worried about the body shots from Chris Curtis that could add up, and Nasruddin kind of slows down in that third round. But Nasruddin's tough, man. He went 5 hard rounds with Sean Strickland, showed really good toughness. He's never been knocked out, and I don't think it starts here. So give me I'm going to take Nasruddin Imavov by decision, but for the parlay, for the bet, it's Mike Malott, Adam Fugit under 2.5 parlay with Nasruddin Imavov and Chris Curtis under 2.5. I have 2.4 units to win 2.9 units on that. And on the fourth bet, the Dan Ige under 2.5, I have 2.7 units to win 2.5. Like I said, I love these bets. I'm going to go 5-0. I'm hoping to go 5-0. And then it's going to be a 3-week winning streak. We're just going to keep that going through this whole little 12-card stint that we got going. And we're going to cash big. tomorrow at the 2 hours before the pay-per-view, so at 5 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna have a pre-show with me, Johnny K Picks, Mr. Plus Money from Instagram. You have to go check him out. Good stuff. And Artem MMA analysis. Can't wait to chop it up with our dude from New Zealand again. So everybody look out for that 2 hours before the show. Come kill some time with us, and I will see you guys later.